see it on the grass, on sidewalks, and sometimes you might accidentally even step in it. We're talking about dog poop.
And that's not even the worst part, if you can believe it. When dog poop gets into our waterways, it creates major concerns for our ecosystem and even our own health. Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis is here with more on the dirty details. You dug deep into this one.
I did, because this is a major issue for me.
You had to care to do this one.
I really do, and that's the thing, it's my pet peeve.
When you see it out there, you just think, gosh, don't pet owners know better? But it does go a lot deeper than that.
It goes a lot deeper, because I'm thinking in your head, maybe you're thinking it's fertilizer. That's not the case. Being a dog mom of two, I encounter this problem every day, multiple times a day, even this morning. It is a smelly problem, but not just that, it's a significant environmental hazard, and that's why the county has launched a new campaign to keep San Diego duty-free.
We just want to make sure that we're protecting ourselves and being responsible pet owners.
Chelsea is right. We all have to do our part. Stevie and I visited Morley Field Dog Park on this cloudy day with Chelsea McGimsey with the County of San Diego for Project Clean Water. The goal of this initiative is to continue to support the county's water quality and maintain a healthy ecosystem.
Dog poop has a lot of bacteria in it. They have salmonella and E. coli in their intestinal tracts, and that gets left on the grass. So if your kids are playing in the grass where the dog poop has broken down, they could get sick. Or it washes into our waterways, which ends up in either drinking water reservoirs or the water that we play in.
There are roughly 600,000 different dogs in San Diego County. That equals up to about 136 million pounds, I said million pounds, of dog waste per year. And that stinky statistic is why they launched a campaign to keep San Diego duty-free. Chelsea stressed that dog waste is not fertilizer. It is a stormwater pollutant that gets compounded with other pollutants. Too many bacteria and too many nutrients are added to our soil and the waterways. The result? Poor water quality negatively affecting our health and the health of our wildlife.
And when that breaks down and gets into the soil, it can actually overnourish the ground, and that can cause all sorts of different issues related to something called eutrophication, which is when too many nutrients enter our waterways and then it causes algal blooms. So if we think about all those stinky algal blooms, or when beaches have to be closed because there's toxic algal blooms, a lot of the nutrients out of dog poop can help produce those types of events.
We cannot stress enough that dog waste needs to be disposed of properly in a doggy poop bag and placed in a trash can.
And this also includes dog droppings that we find at dog parks as well as private property. It's our duty to pick up their duty.
Just because it's your property doesn't mean that water stays on your property. So as it rains or you're irrigating your lawn, it can pick up and break down some of that dog poop, and it will carry it off of your property. And if it enters a storm drain, which is those little inlets on the side of the road, anything that enters the storm drain is released into our water without treatment.
With great pet ownership comes great responsibility, my friends. So roll up your sleeves and wrap up your hands. It's a stinky job, but we have to do it to keep our county healthy and duty-free.
It was definitely a stinky job, but somebody had to do it.
It's a great message, too. It goes beyond just being a good neighbor.
That's true, and Chelsea also pointed out something very crucial. You have different strands of E. coli that are actually becoming resilient to or resistant to antibiotics.
Yes.
So you don't want that to be an issue.
It's so frustrating in living communities, I'm sure yours does too, and yours, where they have the bags, the displays out, and it's right there, and it's so easy. And look, I get it. I have a really big dog.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm not leaving that
But
anywhere.
if you're going to take ownership of the dog, you also take the responsibility.
Yeah, simple stuff.
Makes me think, don't
Thanks,
let
Carly.
your dog walk on people's yards, too, to do their thing.
Correct.
Because then the kids come out and they run you.
All sorts of courteous things about where your dog poops.
Yes.
Thanks, Carly.
You're welcome.